One thing you appreciate the most can be community, audience, or team.
I think we're all going to say the same thing. I
we?
appreciate the team we have.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. So what about it?
Having had teams in the past, and us not really knowing what we needed to see out of certain people in certain roles. Obviously, certain individuals have developed into the role. Like Tam is unbelievable at what he does. And he's really, the last 2 to 3 years is just in a league of his own.
Yeah.
But then we didn't know what good staff were until Jess came along. We're like, so this is what it's like to have someone productive and self-driven and who's willing to ask for help and, kind of all of that. And then literally same carbon copy, someone driven, willing to ask questions, kind of knows to ask any question, even if it is hard or soft. It's like, okay, this is what good staff is, so I feel like we're in that position. The three of us have obviously got a really good foothold on our responsibilities. I feel like there was a bit of a phase where it was like, is this your job? Is this my job? Are you doing this? Am I doing this? And yeah, now we're just like, these are our positions and this is where we're the strongest. So I just feel like we've got a really good dynamic. And then just the way we run our business. If the last 6 months with all the gym bullshit has taught me anything, is we run a fucking really good business with really good culture. And when something happens that maybe potentially, kind of challenges that, it makes us all feel shit. And it's because we don't operate, in a certain way. We have a culture in a business that gives you guys leadership, a voice, but still holds you accountable to what you're supposed to do. And that's the same for me as well. And Ben, we've got to deliver on what we're responsible for. So I just really like the team dynamic that we have. And I really like the way we run a business. It's not by force. Like I said, it's us versus the problem. If people aren't lifting their game, it's more, how can we help you? Not, you need to fucking get your shit together and, all that kind of stuff. It just gives me the ick.
Yeah. 100%. This team is the last 18 months have been the hardest of my life. The last 12 months have tested me like nothing. The last 6 months have tested me like nothing has tested me before. And through every life change inside and outside of the business that I've gone through, I know that I am not afraid to communicate with you guys, nor do I fear communication from you guys in all areas. And I think that just makes us all so solid, because our ability to communicate tasks, our ability to communicate when we're struggling, our ability to communicate, you don't do this very well, but you're pretty good at this. And this year I learned, Ben made a point of saying it as well on his stories, that I learned that I can give feedback. And I felt comfortable enough to be like,
I think it was more comfortable. I didn't think you ever thought you could give us feedback or could give feedback.
I didn't feel confident enough to.
You didn't feel like you had a seat at the table.
Yeah, and you guys.
There's actually a YouTube video at Platinum that you're like, you pushed me, I think, on the leg extension. And you're like, I've been training with you guys for so long, but I never want to say anything. I'm like, nah, bro. That's what I want. And then 6 months later, it's like, hey, finally.
And yes, sure, it's me getting the confidence and the courage to speak up when I think something is been done well, good little compliment sandwich. But it's also a testament to Michael, Ben, and Jason, and you guys allowing me to feel comfortable enough to do that and not fearing repercussions at the end of it, or being like, yes.
You can't tell me. You can't speak to me.
Yeah. Oh, you're going to tell me how to do a leg extension? My quads are bigger.
Well, if only.
A little bit of information today. It might be a bit washed out.
But so I think, and without this team, we don't have the community. No. Without this team, we don't have the rest of it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Tell us why we're all great. Go.
There were other elements. I just chose team, and everyone's run with it.
Yeah, well,
I'll do the other two because fuck you all.
Yeah, yeah.
Come back to me.
All right.
Slay. You got it. 12 minutes and 15 seconds.
I can never see the first number, so I don't know if we have 2 minutes or 12.
Or 22.
It's a very big difference. It's a very big difference. One thing I appreciate most about the community, audience, and team. Let's give the audience a shout out because we haven't done that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
The consistent growth of the YouTube channel, and I promise, if you're watching this on YouTube, this is me declaring it. Next year, I don't know if it'll be Q1 or Q2, but we will be making a commitment to making business-based YouTube content to the same way that we do our training content. It's coming. It's been in the back of my mind for 6 months. I'm in contemplation phase. I just don't want it to be shit. So I haven't been, and I also need it to be efficient. So I haven't worked out exactly how it's going to come yet. And I keep giving Jason too many other programs and shit to do for him to figure it out. So it's on my list. He just hasn't received the order yet.
I know it's coming. I've just got other shit to do first.
Just give him another app build. That'll be fine.
No,
Yeah.
fuck that. I'm done with app builds, bro. Fuck.
Apparently our app price has just doubled. So
Yeah.
if you want to get in order before Christmas,
Half
before
of
this
it
goes
is
out,
going to me directly.
To cover his psychology sessions
100%.
for having to do it.
Fucking app build.
But yeah, we have consistently grown. We hit 1,000 subs this year. Consistently grown week on week. The shares are up. The feedback we get is up. We obviously changed the format halfway through the year.
Yep.
We went through a phase of trying to break it ourselves and do 4 episodes in a day.
Yeah.
So we really, really appreciate every single share. Like even the fucking hate comments, keep them coming. Especially the basement dwellers, they're the best. Would be forever the Flogcast in my head. I love it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I appreciate everyone that's tuned in because honestly, this is the highlight usually of Jason and I's week. That it's like us actually in a room together doing
Hanging
everyone today is even cooler because we both live and work in the same place and go to the gym and go home. And that's kind of it.
On the screen. Yeah.
So yeah, really appreciate that from an audience standpoint.
Yep.
Community, there's been a lot of times this year that I've heard people that barely spoken to, barely met, barely anything say really fucking positive things about us. And I'm really, really grateful to every single person that's done that.
Yeah.
Whether we have or haven't interacted and have or haven't worked together.
Yep.
It's so humbling to hear positive comments made, whether it's a competition at a whatever, at a conversation in the gym or whatever. It's like I said, it's really humbling to hear.
Yeah. Yeah. The community stuff has been a huge mover in the last 12 months. You and I kind of wrote on the whiteboard a couple of years back, like we suck at it.
Yeah.
And we're like, we need to double down on it. And then like to see 2 people working out together that are like coaching with 2 different coaches in our business. And then, going to Nats and we have like, 20 people sitting together that you kind of say hi on the internet and you kind of engage with, but you don't really kind of, and then, taking the photos, the photo shoots, everyone kind of mingling and rubbing shoulders,
100%.
like Samira jumping in with the photo and getting the flex on and like the group
Love
photo.
her.
And I'm like, and she's like, I don't know if I was supposed to do that. I'm like, you can absolutely do that.
Yeah.
Like that is not, you know what I mean? Like it's just all of that stuff. Like go back 18 months ago, 2 years ago, we were like, we don't have this yet.
Yeah.
Like we don't have it. So it's been a really awesome thing to see develop. And like you said before, though, it doesn't happen unless the team's good, the culture's good.
Yeah.
Everyone's kind of on the same, I guess, like page. And then kind of just trickles down, through the groups.
It's even just like, it's a reflection how the trust within each other and ourselves, our own abilities, and then in each other's, it shows.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not just a like online facade. It's okay when you see us in person. That's the energy you also get. That's the support you get, and the people that live and breathe those same values when they come to those community events. That's some people are coming into a photo shoot for the first time. They're shitting themselves, but
terrible.
they're willing to try something new.
Yeah, and they have to stand next to us, 2 meatheads, covered in fucking fake
Yeah,
tan.
you guys
veins.
soften it as well.
Try not to.
Yeah, I was like, and here I am flexing my fucking ass off trying to be intimidating, and I'm fucking welcoming.
But I'd say I'm also really grateful to have a team that can hold each other to a higher standard and hold in the same kind of space, hold space if we are struggling. And I'm probably repeating a little bit about the points that we've all touched on. The things that we want to achieve and will continue to achieve can't happen if those two things don't coexist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Beautiful little summary.
For me, on the team side, I think what I'm most grateful for now is being in a position where we all know our roles.
Yeah, it's the best.
So we spoke about, like, we've built teams before. I think the mistake I need to take responsibility for, have made, is not it not being clear enough.
Yeah.
This is what you do, this is why you do it, this is the outcome for it, and this is what expected. We do have a team right now that are self-motivated, self-driven, looking, progressing, focused on those things, but because we've all been like, all right, this is yours. We're going to support you with it, but you own this.
Yeah.
And then that just allows us to operate so much more effectively. And we spent so long. I don't know how many times you've been asked, but fuck, the amount of times people have reached out and been like, how did you find Jason? Like, yeah. I think I need help. I think I need to do maybe I want to bring a partner in, or how did you... How? I'm like, we worked together first, and then we were friends, and it just...
I was his first... hire your first personal trainer.
Yeah, that might be the cheat code.
I hired Ben as a coach, and now I'm here, so...
Yeah. There you go. It's commonalities.
Yeah, I think... Yes, our relationship has worked really, really well for going on 10 years, or well over 10 years now. But I think this is the most clarity we've had in not trying to be the same fucking person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're way better leaders now.
Yeah.
And even just going on the team thing before, you can hire the right and the wrong people, but then you also need to lead them properly. And we haven't necessarily led the right people the way that they should be. So we're all for you guys have free reign to just do what needs to be done as long as it gets done, but you need to know what needs to get done.
Yeah.
And we just haven't really done that in the past, and we're obviously continuing to improve at that.
And that's 100%. Jess and I had a conversation 2 weeks ago. There was I can see that you're lost in the weeds.
Literally this week, Monday.
Yeah. And it was this is where we're going. What you're doing means I can do all of this, which means this happens. And Jess was like, okay, let's fucking go.
Yep.
It's you figured out that it's not even me as a unique thing, but it's this is the before your job, this is what you're doing, this is the after your job. Now this is where you sit in the chain, this is why we need it, and this is why it needs to be done.
This is what you're responsible for, and this is
the
the impact it has.
I was like, oh my God, I thanked him 4 times, explaining. I was like, I know this is simple and I should know it, but just seeing it all laid out, I'm like, this is literally the whole point. Yeah. It just helped clear everything up and made it make sense. And I think we joked before about, delivering messages being this is what I need. But I think that even in that communication standpoint, I feel respected enough by you guys that if you message, Jason and I don't talk much about work.
So it's hey, I need this.
Yeah, it's this. And when I figured out something for Jason, I was like, hey, what's up? You didn't ask for this, but here's a loom. Here's 30 seconds of me explaining this. He's like, and then we're done. But it's we know.
Thank you for your time.
Yeah. React.
And he just read the transcript.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Fuck, 2 minutes, bro. Come on.
With no arms.
Hey, saving time, right?
Yeah, but no, it's you guys are so good at communicating that and what you need and all of that it does trickle through and
made a lot of mistakes before that.
I was going to say,
we got here.
I think the message is we weren't.
Yeah.
And we've begun to be.
That's fine.
Even with Mimi, watching someone go back to 2016, we started presenting a version of what you're presenting now, and realizing I've done that consult. I was joking that my hands were sweaty for the first 2 minutes, and then you
saw sweat marks.
I literally just went. As soon as we'd done the banter part, it was I just left. Yeah. Everything just fucking went after that. in the past, perhaps, and this is if you're going to expand team and this is the things you need to understand if you're at this level, we've almost behaved like you can do that.
Yeah.
So I've presented that 100 times. I've done that consult presentation in face-to-face, probably done 1,000 consults. And I've probably presented it at least 100 times. So I can read it when I sit down and go, bang, and deliver it. I also wrote it in the first place. So now it's like, okay, well, you need way more support than that. You need a different approach leading in because it's not yours that you've written. You've done it for a year, not 15.
Yeah.
And we need a system in place. So it's, I think, all of us learning you guys what you need and to ask and us to see and to give it.
Yeah. I think on the flip side, like say, so that's Ben's side and what he's seeing and what he wants to achieve. On the receiving end, and for someone who maybe hasn't presented in front of other coaches with varied experiences before, I've never fucking done that. That was like crazy. That was such a big moment. And the support online was incredible when I was able to share that moment. And I am so grateful, and I've thought about all the moments that I put myself in a position where I could practice that skill. Because I don't know when, how, or what I'll be presenting, but I just know that how I hold myself, how I hold space, how I present is a valuable skill. I just don't know how that's going to show up. And so it's not just an overnight it's not an overnight success.
Yeah, it comes with reps.
Yeah, I've put in all these intentional reps so that when I get presented these opportunities, I have that proof, that stack of proof that I can lean on and learn from there and build.
Yeah.
So.
All right, last one. Take home. If you give one lesson to the person in the car listening right now, what is it?
Repeated, consistent, deliberate effort is what will make your business successful. If you miss any of that stuff, you're losing 8 weeks every time you stop.
Yep.
Just don't do that. Do it every week. Show up every day. Have a plan. Know what you're doing, and then just execute. Get the fuck out of your own way,
even if it's shit.
Yep.
Nice and quick one. You are the product of the people you surround yourself with, and if you don't have them, hire them. If you're struggling to find that circle, hire that circle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
SOCFit.com/stand-up-PT.
SOPT if you're gonna actually, yeah.
Don't overcomplicate things. Don't chase fancy. Don't chase what everyone else is doing. Know your business. And yeah, if you don't, find people who do.
Do I just say get good at marketing, get good at sales?
Well, I
was ready for that.
I was trying to remember that, and I'm like, I can't remember it, so I'll let you say it.
We've been running this joke all day that like when people come to you and like, hey, can you help me with my business?
I just need to get 5 clients. How do I do it?
It's like, do we have 20 hours or we've got 30 seconds? Get good at marketing, get good at sales, and get really fucking good results. Yeah. And you'll be completely fine. And listen to Stand Up Beyond the Gym Floor every week and you'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Mad. All right, that is our Christmas end of year wrap up episodes done. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for all your support all year. As we said during the pod, it's really, really fun for us. Getting the feedback we get is amazing as well. Even if you never work with us and you send us a message that the podcast has helped, it makes a difference. So we appreciate you. Make sure you hold me to my YouTube promise. So you may as well just subscribe to the YouTube channel now. So when we do drop those videos, see what I did there? Comment, do something, just interact with the podcast because it does actually make a big difference to the metrics. So we really appreciate that. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for an incredible year. PB all-time month just gone to hit with November. So a pretty fucking cool way to send it off.
Yep.
Thank you
guys.
Thanks, team.
Thanks for listening.
Thank you.
Thank you.